Okay, we have 3 crankshaft here. Nissan GTR BR38 r35 crankshaft. So this one is a Bryant Racing aftermarket standard stroke. The other one is BC crank 4.1 liter, and this one is the original crankshaft, standard original. These 3 crankshaft, they have the same problem. The main journal number 2 and number 3 all born. So due to doing higher RPM, that's why it goes like this. So vibration there, the middle very high pressure, so cause the main housing, main cap, also the bearing spin, so on the main cap. So this one we have to do back, and the black also, the black side, the housing, bearing housing, also the bearing spin, so the aluminum born, out that side, the saddle. So this one we're going to do back, doing the line boring, and then we have to skim this thing, skim the black also. All right. Seeing also on the black side, the saddle, we do welding. There's already worn also a lot. The bearing spinning on the housing, so that's why the housing worn. So number 4 and number 1, mostly this one no issue. So maybe because the crank stroke in the middle got more pressure, so that we skim, we have to do the pinning first, this technique, the material compress first. Alright. The reason why we do this twin pinning, because this one we do welding, so a lot of impurities and holes inside, blue holes, so this one will make the material, the welding area, take out the blue holes. Alright, now we're going to align for skimming. We want to make this thing flat. Alright. All 4 points, 0, same. Nice, align. Alright, so this one we're going to skim minimum only, so just make this thing flat, and then we just around. Alright, that down. Okay lang, makan na.
Sila may gusto nyo.
To skin this cat, we skim around 0.1 because of this one the sis worn out main housing the cap, so we have to bring down this thing a bit so that we can make it run. This housing worn out. All right. So before that we have to open this dowel pin all. And then we align after. Okay. We're going to align this main cap. I already opened the dowel pin, so now we're going to align. So all right. So alright, all same 0, the other side. Zero as well. Alright, also 0. So this one, all we align this on the cast iron side, on the metal side, because this one, the one sitting on the main cap with the screw here, four screw. So this one tight, so we have to align here, and then we skim 0.1, because this one I measure around 0.1 down, so or more my 0.15, 0.1 to 0.15 we skim down this main cap, that we can go get rid of this thing in the line boring. Alright, now you're going to skim. Okay, now we start doing the skimming. First pass. So some portion not saying, some portion up, high low point. So we just we set zero align here, all cuts already. So this one is around 0.01. So we're going to skim some more down, some more around 0.1 or more, maximum 0.15. Alright, so we have to feed some more 0.2, and then we now cutting 0.2. We close for safety. So now I skim 0.1 already. You see the should be enough already, because the black side I skim 0.1 should be okay already. So now we're going to do finishing 0.01. Alright. Okay, last cutting 0.11 this thing. Total finishing. Very nice. Alright, done. 0.11 skim. So this thing can get rid of already after do the line boring. Very nice. Now we're going to install the dowel pin. Okay, everything is ready. The dowel pin already installed, so we're going to do wrap cut first this welded portion. Already skimmed the block 0.15, so the main cap 0.11, so 0.6 also. So we wrap cut first this thing, and then we install the main cap line bore first. Alright, okay, now we're going to wrap cut. Wrap cutting this thing first. Okay, after we do the rough cut, very nice. The sharpening, it helps a lot. The blue holes, minimize the blue holes. Normally aluminum welding and cast iron welding, the blue holes very difficult to pick out. So skin, very nice the welding. Minimize the blue holes, right, and undercut. So we have to touch up a bit the globe, the oil globe, that the oil flow will be very nice. And then after that we have to do the final line boring, install the main cap. All right. Okay, after we install already the cap, so we talk already. So we're going to align. Now we're going to do the final line boring of this Nissan GTR. All right. Okay, now we're going to do the line boring first cutting. All right. So after that, we have to pass again another cut 0.1 for finishing. Okay nga. Okay, this one now, this we do the final cutting. This measurement is standard is 70 00. All right, this thing. Okay, so now we adjust the cutter to 70 00 and do the final cut. Alright, 70. Yan ang kama, yan ibaling ang kama. Alright, this cutting now is 70 00. So now this is finishing cut for all the bores. Alright, we start bore number 5. Now bore number 4. This bore number 3. Number 3 and number 2 we do the welding. Finishing cut 0.1. Last bore, number 1. Done already line bore. Now we're going to do this one, the lacquer for the bearings, bearing lock, these two. All right, dito kapikas ba lock for the bearing. Okay, something like this, bearing lock. Alright, ngam. Okay, done with the line ball. So this is it. So this one, the welded area, number 3 and number 2. So now the lock already made. Okay. So now we're going to put this bearing so that we can grind the crankshaft, measure and grind the crankshaft according to the size after we install the bearing and we tight it. Alright, okay, here's the main cap. So we're going to install the bearing as well. Alright, so after that we torque to the block and then we measure, then we grind the crankshaft. This one need to grind the crankshaft because this bearing is oversized 0.25. So this one need to grind the crank also. Alright, okay, all bearing already installed, the cap and the black side also as well. So now we're going to torque, measure and then grind the crankshaft according to the size plus the clearance. Alright, okay, now we're going to torque and then this one with bearing, then we measure after what's the size. So the torque is 50 Newton meter, 45 Newton meter, 90 degree. Okay. Ang micro cell. Micro. Okay. 64.77. Alright, so here this one 64.7. All same. Come here. The other side. Number. Alright, so all same 64.77. So our crankshaft minus the clearance 0.4, so our crankshaft will be 64.73. We grind the crank to 64.73. Alright, this is the crank that we're going to use. We're going to cut this thing to 64.74 for the main because of this one. So now we align. Alright. So this one bend a bit. Because this one burn. So align already. So this one standard crank original. But have to grind 0.25. Now this one standard of this crank is 64.97. So we grind to 64.74. So we have to cut 0.23. So now we're setting the sizing gauge. Alright. So from 64.797 minus 23, go to 74. So we cut 0.23. Alright. So setting the sizing gauge 0.23. So we clean one first. Clean. Ay sayo pa. Nisiro na ko na. Nagumay ko city. Tumog the camera ko. Sure, now we have to go to 64.74. Now is 64.84. So still got 0.1 to cut. So 0.1 sizing gauge setting. Okay, ngam 0.1. All right. Here is set 64, no taper, very nice. Did you hit the until the last one na? Yeah, ganda na. Okay. Last one. Last one now. Grafikas. So this journal, last one. So after this, we do the fitting of bearings. We make check clearance and spin, and then after that do the full balancing. This crank must do the full balancing because already been a bit, so definitely run the balancing, so have to. Alright, ngam, zero. So the Conrad, we just do polishing only the Conrad because just use standard bearing, no problem on the Conrad journal. So just polish the Conrad and then fit the bearing using standard bearing. So only the main we do the grinding because the main housing and this one, the main journal already is born already jam. Alright, zero, ngam. So this one, nice, 64 point. Kaya misura. $64.74. All right. So this is it. After grinding and polishing the Conrad, this is it, the crank. So number 2 and number 3 all new already, looks new already. Now we're going to fit the bearing, check clearance. Now we're going to check the clearance using plastic gauge. So we put plastic gauge on the bearing and the main cap. So this one we grind, we check already using ball gauge. We give clearance 0.035. So now we will check how much clearance using the plastic gauge. So here everything is sit nicely, truss washer sit nicely inside. So now we're going to torque this thing. Alright, now we check the clearance using the plastic gauge. So the clearance come out number 4. This thing not 0.25 but not 0.38 also. So around 0.3. So we give the ball gauge is 0.3 to 0.35. So just ngam. Number 4. This thing is around 0.38. Number 5. Number 3 and number 2. Around 0.35, not 0.38, not 0.25 also. Number 1, alright, same, around 0.35. So only this number 4 a bit tight, but this one is okay within the spec. So now we going to check spin this crank. Alright. Right, so now check spinning. Clearance nice. Now check spinning. Spinning nicely. Alright. So this GTR VR38, we rebuild the main housing, number 2 and number 3, welding and then do the line boring. Done, fitting and grinding crankshaft. So after this, we do the full balancing of this crankshaft. Alright.